Hey guys, so good evening. We're back again where we're gonna talk about and give you an update on what's happening on the markets. And I guess the whole theme that I'd like to share for this particular video is mainly on the word patience. What do I mean by that? In the market, people always think that the faster you sell, the more you make money, the faster you make the decisions, the more you monitor it. But in all actuality, those who win are those who know how to strategically come in, but above and beyond strategically come in, those are the ones that know how to just pinpoint, stick to the range, or actually follow the trend. Because the name of the game for you to be able to do well is just to know how to follow, identify where the existing trend is. And you don't have to be fancy. A lot of people try, or there's this notion that you have to be fancy. You need to memorize all of these oscillators, all of these indicators, all of these jargons when it comes to the market. You have to look at so many factors. You have to follow this particular style. But at the end of the day, the more simple it is, and the more it works for you, and you're making money off of it, and that's something that you can tolerate, and that's something that you can follow, then well and good. Why am I saying this? Patience is always the key. And I want to show Mary Mart as a textbook example because at the end of the day, people are saying na, oh, paano yan? Kumita na ako eh. Benta ko na to, okay na yan. Uh, as long as meron ng gain, you can always make money. But if you follow the narrative and you follow even how Mary Mart is, if you look at it right here from the breakout of the 303.28 resistance, it started to push up. Then it hit 3.62. Then it started to push up. Then it started to challenge the 4.5 resistance level, the 4.59 resistance level. Then it pushed up again. Then after that, large green candle. Then if you notice it here, I'll zoom in so you see it better and you have proper context. If you look at it here, it's the same thing. Large red candle. But if you notice it, two things were present. It did not break the new support, which was the 4.5 level, and it did not show any reversal from the trend. And right after that, it went up again. November 18 closed 5.15, November 19 closed 5.34, November 20 closed 5.46, November 23 closed 5.52. Then today, it closed 6.25. The thing about that is this: can someone predict that it will be 6.25 today? In my opinion, no one. Value turnover was respectable, good, 200 plus million value turnover. In the stock market, no one has a crystal ball. I'll say this over and over. I don't know what the price of Mary Mart will be tomorrow. People could profit take for sure. It's a possibility that there could be a large red candle. People could profit take, but it could start consolidating and build a resistance at the 6.2 level. That's also possible. People could continually buy. I don't know what will happen. But what I do know is this. As of today, November 24, 2020, the trend is still up. As the trend is still up, and for those who are watching and you are a position trader, the name of the game is to exercise patience and to do nothing and just wait up until a reversal signal will happen. But as of this point in time, even if you're up, regardless of what your signal is to buy, if you bought at the breakout here, ayaw gumalaw nung laptop ko, naghang. If you bought from the breakout there, you're already up more than 100 plus percent. If you bought from this breakout, you are up also over 73 plus percent. If you bought from this breakout, you are up over 40 plus percent. And if you look at it also and you came in during the IPO, you're up massively. But the thing is, you follow your plan, and the money is in the sitting, in the waiting, in the discipline, in the patience, above and beyond whatever parameter that's there. Because at the end of the day, we can never guess it. And let's go back to what's real, that the money is in the positioning, the money is in knowing what the trend is, what the range is, and sticking to that. So, that being said, for Mary Mart right now, the trend is still up. All of the indicators, moving averages, as of today, are saying that it's still bullish. It's still above the latest support range. Will it be like that forever? No one knows. But what I do know is this: if you are positioned and the trend is still up, you ride the trend its fullest extent. If the stock is up, or even if the stock is down for the day, but the trend is up, you ride the trend. If the stock is down, but it's still the support level is still holding, you follow what your plan is. Now, that being said, I know if you've been watching me every day, I've been saying this daily, even if the signals here are telling you via technicals that it's still hold, do not just follow what I'm saying or what this video is saying. You do your research, you do your due diligence. Do never buy, sell, hold a stock just because it's talked about in YouTube. Never transact just because it's talked about in YouTube. And please remember, if you're watching this channel for the first time, never do anything just because people talk about it in YouTube or in social media or in traditional media. You have to have your own backbone. You have to have your own strategy, your principle, your rationale, and why you are transacting and doing it. So I want to show you more ideologies on where patience is so important. Let me give you another example, and I think I want to talk about Ayala Land also. If you look at Ayala Land here, it's so clear also. If you notice it here, November 23, opened 39.9, closed 38.7. Very, very clear. Another one here, opened 39.45, closed 39. All intents and purposes, those are two red candles. It closed lower. Or, yeah, from the opening to the closing, from a candlestick standpoint, it closed lower. But if you look at it here, the 38 support level is still holding, meaning there's no breakdown yet. Meaning also, if you allow me to zoom out further, the stock is still currently in the midst of a reversal from a downtrend into something right now that's forming into an upward reversal. So I don't know. You know that when you see a stock that moves from a downtrend into an uptrend and it's reversing, the name of the game is to exercise patience and to maximize it to the fullest extent and to just ride it up until you see it start to shift. But what I looking at this right now, and you can see it with me, we're seeing the charts unfold before our very eyes. That from a downtrend, it's still reversing. Even the price and momentum indicators are showing that it's still bullish. It's down for the past 2 days, but what do? It's not at the new resistance. The new support is still holding. The trend is still up. It's still not showing you reversal signals. Why should you panic? Why should you be scared? You follow your plan. You follow what your strategy is telling you. That if you are a trend follower, patience is the game. That if you are a trend follower, then you don't have to actually sell. If you are a person who's following support levels, as long as that support holds, why should you be scared? I hope you're getting what I'm saying. I hope you're getting the context of this, because at the end of the day, the whole goal and the whole desire of this channel is I want to see you win. I have no other agenda but just to see you do better. Isa lang naman hinihingi ko that you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. But I want to show you this also. Another example. I've been talking about BDO for the longest time, or at least for the past few days, because primarily it's a textbook scenario of a stock that's reversing. It's so clear, oh. It's reversing it from a stock that used to be down. It's reversing from a stock that used to consolidate. It's breaking out. And the thing about that is this. Totoo that look at it today, boom, intraday, opened at 108.9, then it hit a low of 104, then boom, it started to push back up also and close where it opened. Again, this for those who read the Stock Smart's books and attend the sessions, this is what you can consider also as an indecision candle. But uh, that, anyways, it still has not broken down the support. It's not even at the new resistance. And it's a point also where it just broke past the 200-day moving average. So that's what I'm saying. Why should you panic? Why should you listen to your friend? Why should you look at and scour through so many other opinions out there when everything you need to know is found here? Everything you need to know, you can build the confidence just by analyzing it on your own. So why am I saying this? In the stock market, the more you listen to other people's opinions, the lesser your conviction will be. The more you listen to what other people are saying, even if it's my words, never ever listen to my words. It has to be you. It has to be your own opinion, because at the end of the day, it's your conviction that will help you make money. Now, I want to show you Jollibee also. In the same way, look, Jollibee's clear. We mentioned this in the previous, in several, in I think some videos in the past, that there's a resistance here at the 200 level. So if you're a person that set that as a sell signal, then by all means, you follow that. You It's clear also here, 1, 2, 3 days of it failing to break past that. Then it tried to come here again November 18, November 19, but it did not also even touch it anymore. It fell. If you'll allow me to zoom out further, you will see this. Hey, it's still pushing, it's still moving, it's still in a massive, massive reversal. So the signals for people who are looking at it from a perspective of, hey, this is the resistance, 200 level, it's not breaking past that. Hmm, I think if I'm a quick trader, failure to break out from the 200 level, that could signal also an area to sell. But if you're a position trader and you're looking at it from a perspective that, teka muna, bullish pa siya eh. Teka muna, ah, hindi pa siya nagre-reverse downward ah. Teka muna, the moving averages and all of the other indicators are telling me that it's still bullish. So why should I panic? Never ever ever sell just because your stocks are up. Never ever sell just because you're making money. It has to come to a point that you follow what your plan is. And if it's rooted in technicals, if it's rooted in what the charts are telling you, that can create the discipline for you that, hey, no matter what other people will say, their opinions should not matter, because the strongest voice in the market should be yours. The strongest voice that you should listen to is the parameters that you've built. Another example, and probably I'll end it with this: URC, same thing. If you look at it here, large red candle November 24. But if you look at it here, the main underlying trend, it's still pushing up. Moving averages are still bullish. The 145 level support is still holding. So whatever your parameters are, if your parameter is, I will sell if the 145 support level does not hold, eh di nabasag, hold ka lang. I will sell if the moving average that I've pegged are also broken, eh hindi nabasag, hold ka lang. I will sell if the upward trend has also been broken, eh hindi nabasag, hold ka lang. If there's one thing that I'll stress over and over, and this is boring, and that's why I'm okay if this is a channel that nobody watches. But for those who would watch it and you get the discipline and you get the patience, and that discipline and that patience makes you millions, masaya na ako dun. That's I'm happy to see people, no matter gaano kadami, gaano kakonti, but if it impacts them and it allows them to make massive amounts of millions, I'm okay with it. Because I know when we have a select group of people who make millions and their heart is right and their mentality is right, tas hindi nila pagmamayabang yung whatever they have, they will use for the greater good of people. And that's amazing. It's high time that we see people with the right heart make money in the market, with the right attitude, that they're not comparing themselves to other people, but they're just focusing on what they need to do. They're just focusing on where they need to go. They're just building their strength. They're just building their skills based on what they can learn, and they execute from that. I guess this whole video, the whole context of me saying this, talking about this, and I'm nearing the 14-minute mark already, is that when the market is moving up, when stocks are still holding those support levels, when those stocks, even though they have some red candles but they're still on the midst of a breakout, or when they're still in an uptrend, or when they're still reversing, we will look back and you will realize that your greatest weapon, although it's amazing, is technical analysis. Although it's amazing, is fundamental analysis. Your greatest weapon are not those two. Your greatest weapon is for you to have the ability to get patience. And I don't know kung naiinis na kayo kung sinasabi, paulit-ulit ko itong sinasabi because that's what works for me eh. It's the ability to sit and wait and ride it out and to see trends massively form and just ride them to its maximum extent and to just ride them up until they break and to just ride them to its fullest extent. And it's not flashy, it's corny, it's not what people like to talk about, but it's real. Eh. If you look at people who have made massive amounts of money, and I'm not just talking about making 1 million, 2 million, 10 million pesos, I'm talking about the ones that make hundreds of millions of pesos, tens tens of millions of dollars, who have grown their portfolio massively, that yung mga tao na kahit nawalan sila na 500 million pesos, okay pa rin sila. The key ingredient in all of that is they know how to wait. It's boring. It's boring. But I'll say this over and over and I'll never stop saying this. It's the boring things in life that will make you rich. It's the boring things in life that will create wealth for you that's sustainable. It's the boring things in life that will cause you to grow your money repeatedly over the long term. It's not get rich quick, but it's get rich forever. It's get rich in perpetuity. It's get rich that will last. And to those of you 13,000 plus watching this channel, I hope you get this. I hope you get this because imagine if we have 13,000 people subscribed to this channel that earns 10 million pesos, that earns 100 million pesos in their lifetime. Imagine the good that we can do. Imagine the power that we can do. And I guess I'll just end it with this. If you've been earning in this bull market, or at least in this reversal, spread it around, give it to people, give it to relatives that you know need it. Give it to people that tingin nyo nangangailangan, natamaan ng bagyo. And the reason why I'm saying that also is I want to use my influence, not just to teach you skills that will help you in the stock market, but skills that will help you in life. That kahit anong pera kinuha natin, but we're not making a difference to the world around us. Kahit anong pera meron tayo, pero mayabang tayo, it doesn't mean anything eh. Having money does not excuse you from being a good person. You need your being good, being upright, being a person of integrity matters the most. And money is a tool for you to be able to amplify what you have. So I guess that's it. I hope you guys got a lot from this. And 8 p.m. kanina, we posted a video with Alvin Ang talking about the economy, talking about the economic state. Is the Philippines doing good and well? And expect more on my main channel where we have Spark Liang, where we have the CEO, COO, and CFO of DMW joining us also, where they get to share their heart, they get to share bits and pieces of the direction also of where the company is and some of their earnings results. So there, I hope you guys got a lot from this. We're in the 18-minute mark. Comment below if you stayed. Comment if you enjoy this type of different types of format and content. And I hope that uh, I add value to you above and beyond what money can give, above and beyond what the stock market is, that I add value that will help you get bigger, better, stronger, not just a trader, but also as a person itself. So, yun lang request ko. If you got value from this, I'd super appreciate it if you could press the like button. You could share this video, regardless in where, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, tag me. That would be amazing. Or you could also press the comment section to push this video up more in the YouTube algorithm. And in the description below, we have different playlists that could help you. We have different also links that could help you in different aspects. You want to trade US markets, you want to ask me questions via Patreon or Instagram. It's all there. It's in the description below. So that's it for now. Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all. Para sa thumbnail, magta-thumbs up ako na matagal. So there. Bye, guys.